Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, I am Valen Aulia Anggraini from class 12, Science 5, High School 1, Banyu Asin 1. I will explain the meaning, structure, and example of explanation text. Please watch the video. Dadah! What is explanation text? Explanation text is text that presents how or why a natural socio-cultural phenomenon and object around it occurs. This text is used to explain natural phenomenon, social phenomenon, culture, or object around use. Explanation text adalah sebuah tulisan yang bersifat non-fiksi untuk menjelaskan sesuatu. Jadi, intinya penulis akan menjelaskan bagaimana sesuatu bisa bekerja atau mengapa sesuatu itu bisa terjadi, baik itu fenomena alam, fenomena sosial, budaya, ataupun mengenai benda-benda di sekitar kita. Teks eksplanasi ini pun disajikan dalam bahasa yang sederhana, yang biasanya dilengkapi dengan penjelasan atau terstruktur yang menarik. Selanjutnya kita akan membahas tentang struktur explanation text. Generic structure or explanation text. The first, general statement atau pernyataan umum. General statement in the form of a brief introduction regarding the subject to be discussed. Jadi, general statement ini berisi pengenalan singkat yang terkait subjek yang akan dibahas. The second explanation atau penjelasan. Explanation contains and explains of the process of how something works or why something happens. Jadi, dalam bagian explanation ini berisi tentang penjelasan terhadap proses bagaimana sesuatu atau mengapa sesuatu itu dapat terjadi. The third, conclusion atau kesimpulan. Conclusion contains a conclusion or closing in the form of responses to impression and opinion or theoretical views and something that has been discussed. Jadi, conclusion ini berisi kesimpulan, tanggapan, pendapat, atau pandangan teoritis terhadap sesuatu yang sebelumnya sudah dijelaskan dalam teks eksplanasi. Selanjutnya, kita akan melihat contoh dari text explanation. Water is an essential part of life. The earth has a limited amount of water. However, water is continually recycled in a process called the water cycle. It is made up of four main parts: precipitation, infiltration, evaporation, and condensation. To begin with, precipitation occurs when so much water has formed that the air cannot hold it any longer. The clouds become heavier and as a result, water falls back to the earth in the form of rain, hail, sleet, or snow. When water falls back to the earth as precipitation, it may fall back into the oceans, lakes, or river, or it may end up on land. Where it ends up on land, it soaks into the earth and is stored as groundwater. This process is called infiltration. Evaporation is when the sun heats up water in rivers, lakes, or oceans and turns it into vapor or steam. The water, vapor, or steam leaves the river, lake, or oceans and goes into the air. This state is called evaporation. The water vapor clouds and this leads to cloud forming. However, the clouds are unable to hold the water vapor for long. As a result, raindrops form and it starts to rain. This process is called condensation. Eventually, the water cycle began again. Jadi, teks eksplanasi ini berisi tentang penjelasan bagaimana terjadinya proses hujan yang dimulai dari peristiwa precipitation, infiltration, evaporation, and condensation. So, the event that rain falls is formed due to the evaporation process of water on the surface of the earth, which then combines with the air. And the more air that clouds, the darker or grayer or cloudier the cloud will be. And if it is too heavy, then the water droplet will fall as rain. The purpose of preparing explanation text is to find out how an event can occur by looking at the reading text that has been prepared. Like the example of explanation text about rain that is given, readers will find it easy to read and understand the content because it is told in an underlined manner. That way readers can understand why a phenomenon occurs. Sekian penjelasan dari saya mengenai teks eksplanasi. See you next week.